Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the Seerah, the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, through the fascinating lens of anthropology. We'll explore how his teachings and actions transformed Arabian society in the 7th century and examine their lasting impact. Let's get started. Section 1: The cultural context of pre Islamic Arabia. Before the rise of Islam, Arabia was a land of tribes. Loyalty to one's tribe was everything, often surpassing any broader social or religious commitments. Each tribe had its own customs, laws, and maybe a different idea of God. Kinship ties were backbone of society, determining social status, marriage, alliances, economic relationships. The clan, an extended family unit, was a fundamental structure to social organization. It was a patriarchal society where men had authority over families and tribes. Women had limited rights and often viewed as property or part of inheritance. Economically, Makkah was a bustling trade hub, thanks to its strategic location on caravan routes. The Quraysh tribe to which Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, belonged, controlled much of this trade, amassing substantial wealth and power. Alongside the Arabian Peninsula was characterized by a coexistence of nomadic and settled agriculture. The Bedouin nomadic lifestyle and agricultural communities shaped distinct economic and social practices. Belief system. Religiously, the Arabian Peninsula was predominantly polytheistic. Each tribe worshipped its own deities along major regional gods housed in the Mecca, in Kaaba. Categorized into three, they were pure polytheists uh, who worshipped God alongside small or regional gods. There was idolatry and animism. And there a special category of people called the Hanifs. They were monotheistic individuals known as Hanifs, who rejected idolatry and followed Abrahamic traditions, laying groundwork for Islamic monotheism. Emergence of Islam and its societal impact. The emergence of Islam brought a seismic shift in societal structures, beginning with its core message of monotheism. Islam's strict belief in the oneness of God challenged tribal divisions and promoted unity among all believers. Prophet Muhammad preached equality and social justice, advocated for rights of women, orphans, and the poor. These teachings disrupted entrenched power dynamics and ushered in new social order. There was social justice. The Prophet advocated for the rights of women. Formation of an ummah. Islam transformed kinship ties into a broader concept of ummah, a community of believers bound by faith rather than blood. This was revolutionary as it allowed for a new social cohesion beyond one's tribal affiliations. Migration, Hijrah. The migration to Medina, known as Hijrah, marked a pivotal shift from tribal loyalty to religious brotherhood. In Medina, Prophet Muhammad established a multi tribal Islamic society, exemplifying this new social paradigm. Section 3: Prophet Muhammad's role as a social leader. Prophet Muhammad emerged as a remarkable social leader, employing diplomacy to resolve tribal conflicts, forge alliances, and demonstrated in many treaties. For example, the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. He crafted the Constitution of Medina, a groundbreaking document establishing pluralistic societies where Muslims, Jews, and other tribes coexisted with mutual rights and responsibilities. The Prophet established Sharia, an Islamic legal system that provided a comprehensive ethical framework for society, covering everything from commerce to family law. This system emphasizes justice, fairness, and compassion. It consists of Sharia, the establishment of Islamic law, ethical framework, and moral reforms, con- prescribing to ethical conduct, honesty, compassion, and standards. Gender roles and women's rights. There are some key figures. In Islamic Arabia, women were often marginalized, with practices like female infanticide prevalent in that society. Islam introduced significant reforms that elevated status of women. They were granted inheritance rights, consent in marriage, and the ability to own property. The Prophet's teachings advocated for women's education, dignity. Key female figures. Khadija bint Khalid, the Prophet, peace be upon him, first wife, was a successful businesswoman whose support was pivotal during the early days of Islam. Aisha bint Abu Bakr, known for her intelligence and scholarship, played a crucial role in preserving and transmitting hadith. Her contribution showcased the active role of women played in Islamic scholarship. Economic transformations. Ethical commerce. Islam placed a great emphasis on ethical commerce, for example, prohibiting usri, riba, and dishonest practices. The Prophet Muhammad's society as a, honesty as a merchant set a model for Islamic businesses and ethics. The introduction of zakat, or a charitable trust-giving institution of social welfare, redistributed wealth to support the needy, thereby reducing economic disparities. Redistribution of wealth. Islamic teachings on wealth redistribution challenged the economic dominance of powerful tribes, promoting a more equitable society. 6. Anthropological perspectives on Islamic practices. Islamic practices like salah, prayer, psalm, fasting played a crucial role in reinforcing community identity and spiritual discipline. These practices fostered a collective religious consciousness. The pilgrimage to Makkah or Hajj united Muslims from diverse backgrounds, symbolizing unity and reinforcing Islamic cohesion. Symbolism and material culture. Mosques emerged as central places of worship, community gathering, education, reflecting Islam's integration into daily life, whose hub was the Prophet's mosque. Conflict and expansion. The early battles, such as Badr, Uhud, highlighted the strategic acumen of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and resilience of early Muslims. Despite facing numerical superior foes, their determination was unwavering. The Treaty of Hudaybiyah exemplified the strategic patience and diplomatic skills of the Prophet, peace be upon him, allowing Islam to spread peacefully and consolidate its influence. Expansion of Islam. The expansion of Islam to regions like Persia, Byzantine, showcase its adaptability to diverse cultures while maintaining core religious principles. The expansion facilitated rich cultural practices, blending Arabian traditions with those of newly encountered regions. Prophet Muhammad's legacy. A model of leadership. Prophet Muhammad's leadership was characterized by empathy, justice, inclusivity, and his style provides a timeless model for Islamic governance and community leadership. His role as a mediator in tribal disputes and a just ruler laid the groundwork of Islamic jurisprudence and political thought. Ethical and spiritual teachings. The Prophet's farewell sermon encapsulated the ethical and social principles of Islam, emphasizing equality, justice, and sanctity of life. The preservation of Prophet's sayings and actions in Hadith literature became a guide for personal conduct and societal norms. Conclusion. The anthropological analysis of the Seerah reveals profound transformations in Arabian society. Through the emergence of Islam, the Prophet Muhammad's life and teachings catalyzed shifts in social structures, gender roles, economic practices, and religious beliefs, fostering a new, cohesive community bound by faith. This analysis highlights the interplay between cultural context and religious innovation, offering valuable insights into dynamics of social change and the impact of Islam's foundational period on subsequent history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as seen through the lens of anthropology. This seerah offers profound insights into the transformation power of faith, leadership, and social reform. We hope you found this exploration both enlightening and inspiring. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. Thank you.